Okay, let's do it. So the new episode of Life is Strange just came out. It actually came out a little while ago. Not, I don't have it minutes after it came out. But I've decided I'm going to test this knockoff Chinese Xbox controller I got for free a long time ago. Here we go, episode 3. Now, the speculation online is that this one's gonna be one with a lot of depressing feelings and stuff. So we shall see. I hope it's not. I hate feelings. I don't even know why I play these games.
Previously on Life is Strange Before the Storm.
I felt like my dad's been lying about something for a while. I didn't know what it was.
There is plenty of blame to go around.
What does that mean?
You forced my hand. This is a consequence of your actions, Chloe.
We both agree that the best thing for everyone at this stage is for me to move in.
In a million years, I never thought you'd choose David over me.
Hey!
Blackwell's done with me. I can't go home anymore. Is this junkyard all I've got left?
Drew runs Oxy for Damon. Go to Drew's room, find the money, and I'll meet you to pick it up.
Whatever you do, don't open the door.
Oh, I want my fucking money!
Juliet is waylaid. That infernal Inferno is the culprit, closing down the roads and robbing us of our Ariel.
No fucking chance.
What we ended up doing
I swear
was
to thee,
drugging
we shall fly beyond
Victoria
this isle. The
at that
corners
point.
of the world are mere
And
prologue.
nobody
what
cared.
sayest thou to my most hopeful wish?
Which I think
Yes.
is very strange.
Let's leave. For real. If you don't mean this, it's just making me feel like shit that this life you're describing isn't going to happen. What would it take to convince you? Why can't you just tell me the fucking truth?
Rachel, that woman you saw, that wasn't my mistress. That was your mother.
The woman we saw in the park while we were putting coins in the binoculars.
I want to tell you all of it.
Her dad
But are you
appeared to
sure
be
that Chloe should be
doing
here
stuff.
for...
Chloe stays.
Of course. In every way that matters, Rose is my wife and your mother. But the woman you saw at the Overlook, her name is Sarah, your birth mother. I'm going to tell you everything, Rachel. Everything I've shielded you from for so long. But the truth can be hard to look at. Is this really something you're ready for?
Chloe. You can handle this. Not without you.
We just met like 2 days ago. I can't go backwards. Ooh, this controller's not very good. It vibrates when we hold hands.
When I was in high school, there was one person everyone adored. Her teachers, her friends, Sarah was everyone's favorite. Every boy wanted to date her. I could barely believe it when she picked me. Sometimes, I think that's what kept me blind.
I wonder what
for
year this
so
is.
long. She was so alive, so passionate about everything. Early on, though, I realized I wasn't enough for her. While the rest of us were pursuing college, careers, families, Sarah wasn't looking for any of that. She was looking for escape. When Sarah became pregnant, I thought it would solve everything. And it did. For a little while. Becoming your father was the greatest moment of my life. There was so much love, but I was still blind.
He looks like a chef with that hat.
However much she loved you then, it wasn't enough. For Sarah, the need to escape was always there. For over a year, I tried to help her. I made myself believe that she was still a good person.
Drug addicts can be good people.
No matter what happened, she would never do anything to hurt you. I was wrong. Eventually, I saw her for who she really was. A destructive person. Someone who could never be satisfied. Anyone or anything. Even the love of her own daughter. I was desperate. I didn't know what to do. So I made a choice. I was never going to let her harm you again.
How did she harm her?
What you saw at the Overlook, Rachel, it was true. We kissed. It was the saddest kiss of my life. It was a kiss goodbye. I told her that I was happy for her. That she felt like she'd gotten her life together. Finally. But she didn't get to just decide one day to be a mother. Not after what she'd done. But after all the people she hurt. All the lives she destroyed. I told her she'd been given the greatest gift in the world. The chance to be your mother. And she squandered it. It pained me to hurt her like that. But I'd do it again. And again. And again. To keep you safe.
So that was the
Well, that
first
was
time
inventive.
you've seen her or spoken with her in 15 years?
No. I sent her money. Every single month. It's our arrangement.
But now she wants to see me?
Yes. But Rachel, it cannot be.
Why not? If that's what Rachel wants.
Drug addiction
Chloe should
is a
not interrupt
disease.
here, but
It
whatever.
afflicts everyone,
She's a loudmouth.
not just the addict. I will not allow you to be victimized by her disease again.
Even if that's true, Rachel could still meet her.
And maybe the fact that she wants to see me means she's gotten better.
Maybe so. But consider that for 15 years, she's preferred that money to you.
Rachel.
I think I need to lie down.
Man, group text did not work this well in 2010 unless you had a smartphone.
I can't leave Rachel to deal with this alone.
Okay. Let's see what new stuff is in here. She wrote a lot on May 8th. Okay, now historically, when you've been in the same location 2 episodes in a row, there's new
This
stuff.
seems like a James and Rose bookshelf. I can't imagine Sarah here instead. The Tempest show feels so far away. This is so painful to look at. I hope tonight hasn't messed up Rachel's memories of family trips like this.
It shouldn't,
Whoa.
but I don't...
Sarah Gearhart is a known associate of that psycho who attacked Drew. Then again, so is Frank.
It shouldn't really affect how she sees her family.
Rachel only knew half the truth when she set that fire. What if she'd known everything? Wonder what James is thinking right now.
Wait, what are you thinking right now?
This must be hard for you too, Mr. Amber.
It could be far worse. My biggest fear is that Rachel will try to meet Sarah. I've dreaded it.
So that's why you never told her?
You have no idea what pain Sarah's caused. Her addiction has led her to do terrible things. I don't want Rachel to go through any of that.
I don't understand. Are you afraid that Sarah would do something to Rachel?
I don't think she would deliberately harm anyone. But addicts can cause tremendous harm without meaning to.
Yeah. But Rachel's not a baby anymore.
Listen to me. Sarah brought criminals and drug dealers into our home. She put Rachel in serious danger just to chase her habit.
Do you think Sarah is involved with any of the drug dealers around here?
It wouldn't surprise me if she were. That's who she is. Chloe, I believe Rachel trusts you more than anyone else right now.
Is this where you ask me to manipulate Rachel into doing what you want?
This is where I ask you to do as your conscience dictates. But please, put my daughter's safety first.
That is something I will always do.
She's so young. You are too. But I know you've experienced loss. Protect her from that. Please.
I'll do what I can. I care about her too, you know?
I know. Thank you.
Hard to argue that Rachel would have had a better life with Sarah. But does that make what James did right? Holy shit. Rachel completely destroyed that table.
The ticking isn't in stereo, it's coming out of my left channel. Oh wait. Are my headphones in right? Hold on. How do I know what's left or right? They don't say. It is in stereo. It was only coming out of my left, so it turns out I've got those flipped around. There we go, that's better.
I guess there's worse things than growing up around fancy stuff like this. It's so weird to look at this now.
Anyway, I don't think he did the right thing. But it's not that wrong either, so...
I can't even imagine how she must be feeling.
Things aren't always black and white.
Hey, Mrs. Amber.
I think it's Rose at this point, considering everything.
Why?
Okay. Rose. Do you need any help with... anything?
That's very kind of you. Could you get out the broom for me? It's in the breezeway.
Oh, sweet.
Door to the left of the fridge.
Another fetch quest. Breezeway.
Hey, cool graphic. Rachel was really getting rid of this? Mrs. Amber, could I have this?
Oh, sure, Chloe. Rachel was going to give it away anyhow.
Boss.
Thanks.
Inventory. I have a broom. Where is it? Who knows?
Can't believe I was feeling goofy enough to draw that just a few hours ago. Rose is so calm. Not like Rachel at all, really.
Broom. Stab her with it.
Here you go.
Thank you. I'm really quite glad that you're here.
Why?
Thanks. But why?
While Rachel's dealing with all of this, it's a relief to know she can talk to you. How are you doing, Chloe?
How am
cares?
I doing?
Your generation loves to talk about how awkward different things are. Well, this must be pretty awkward, I'd imagine.
Yeah, no doubt. I would have left.
I guess I'm not great. Rachel and I were
I'm gonna take a
really
swig of pop.
happy a few hours ago, and now
Maybe you can see why James wanted to keep this a secret. There are many painful things about Rachel's past, including my own role in hiding the truth.
Sarah shouldn't have taken money over seeing her daughter.
You know, I am so thankful to her that she did.
Yeah,
It
probably a good
gave
idea.
me the opportunity to be Rachel's mother. I never knew how much I could love someone until I had Rachel.
But hearing the truth after all these years hurt Rachel more than anything.
But
I'm
did it,
not
though?
happy with James for the whole way this came out.
I don't know if it did.
You're not happy with James? What about what he did at the Overlook?
It might be hard for you to understand, but after 13 years of marriage, I'm not threatened by what happened.
You're right. I don't understand.
You don't have
I
to
do.
worry about me or James. Rachel's the one who needs you right now.
Do you think Sarah is dangerous?
I've never met her, so I don't know. But I'm inclined to trust my husband. His entire life is about keeping people safe. Rachel's extremely fortunate to have him as her father.
Thanks.
Thank you, Chloe.
So obviously we know Rachel dies in the dark room, right? But the question is... The question was... no, it still is. The question is, will it happen in this episode? And I've always figured it probably wouldn't. Not enough time has passed. But the way everyone's talking about keep Rachel safe, all that kind of stuff, they may be saying that because we're going to screw up and she'll die in the dark room. Cool shoes. That is a very thin laptop for 2010.
Rachel? I need some way to show Rachel that I'm here for her.
Alright.
Rachel has so many inspirations, she can barely keep them all contained.
I am trying very hard to figure out what constellation those could be. I really hate it when video games have fake stars.
Rachel even knows how to make a dinky lamp look cool. Rachel's surrounded by so much love, yet she seems so... alone.
Mom definitely wrote that one.
Makes sense that Rachel needs 2 signs to contain her awesomeness.
These are real star
I
signs.
shall call her Lion Crab from now on.
Hold on a second. Alright, so okay, so that's Capricornus. That's Pisces. That's Aquarius. Oh, there's Sagittarius. Sagittarius is upside down. There's your problem. I knew that was Sagittarius, but it was like something was wrong with it. It's upside down. That makes way more sense now. None of the other ones are upside down. Well, Aries is. Is it? Yes. And Pisces is, of course. But, yeah, and actually all the bottom ones are. Alright, I just didn't even think about it. Good, I'm really glad they used real stars.
Cool light.
Oh, that
This
is cool.
light needs more light.
That needs less light. I need to turn off the
Wonder
lamp.
what I could find around here to brighten up that nightlight. Rachel's really into stars. I wonder if it's her way of
I don't know if
feeling
she is.
connected. Rachel's really
I want to
into
look
stars.
at that more clearly.
I wonder if it's her way of feeling connected.
I've got a few of those globes. Is Rachel into
I
maps?
bet Rachel would rather be anywhere but here. Maybe I can make the world a less scary place. On stage, I think Rachel said,
Achievable.
I've heard that Rachel and Nathan hang out sometimes, but it still seems hard to believe.
Ick.
Even you, Willie, couldn't come up with the tragedy Rachel's going through.
That is a big complete works of Shakespeare. I have a complete works of Shakespeare and it's like 400 pages. I mean, those are grandma text, where they're colored, what do you call those things where they depict what's happening in text? Pictures.
Hard to believe the show was only a few hours ago. Seems like everything has changed since then. At least she'll have something from tonight.
Why would I only save one flower? Oh, nice.
Rachel's always made being an A student seem so easy. Almost sad to see all this effort.
Ugh. Latin class must suck. And also, so must reading Lord of the Flies.
I think Rachel could use another subject. But which one?
Oh, maybe it's a huge dong. I probably should have gone herbology.
That's the one.
Oh. That's funny. Alright. Oh, I hope
know
I don't
something
open
Miss
up that
Arcadia
emergency kit
doesn't.
and get flare.
Weird.
Bros for bronies. I bet that dumb comment by
something Miss
Nothing
Arcadia
Forever
doesn't.
is Warren.
Weird.
What a dummy.
I could get grades like this. I just don't want to.
Ugh, perfect attendance. What a loser. Did one of those say she had the spirit of
I could get
Dionysus?
grades like this.
Interesting.
I just
Alright. So
don't
she's
want to.
sloshed all the time. Got it.
Is there a section on how to walk fours through batshit crazy family drama? No?
I don't know what that was. That's... well, I don't know.
The yin and badass yang of Rachel Amber. We were so close to making our break last night.
It's weird
Now-
that she
I don't know.
puts
Rachel has
attributions
so many
on all of her
inspirations.
quotes.
She can barely keep them all contained.
Alright, I guess I'm gonna have to open the emergency kit.
May you always be safe. Sure.
Oh, milk. At least it's not a flare, it's just a flashlight. That'll be fine. Doesn't look that powerful. At most, million candle power. At most, but it's probably very dim. Mayonnaise.
All ready for Rachel's light show. Better get her attention first. I can't imagine what Rachel is thinking right now. I want her to tell me when she's ready.
That's a crazy fire hazard, by the way.
Hey, check it out.
These aren't real stars.
Beautiful.
I thought you might like it.
I've always loved stars.
Not very
Why?
much, obviously. You'd get
You
good
remind
ones.
us there's so much beauty out there, which we almost never see.
Guess I had a hunch.
She's like Avril.
But then I learned the truth. The stars we're seeing have already been dead for millions of years.
Nope, they haven't.
They're all
They have not.
lies.
I'd like to clear something up here. They're almost certainly still around. The lifespan of stars is at worst in the millions and millions of years, and the farthest stars that we can see fairly easily with our naked eye are around 10,000 light years away, and we can count the ones between around 2,000 light years away and 10,000 on our digits in terms of ones that are easy to see. If we're talking about normal bright ones that we see, that we point out, oh, there's Sirius or whatever, Sirius is 8 light years away. So unless it died out within the past 8 years, and it hasn't because there's a death cycle that stars go through, it's still around. And if we're thinking about the grand scheme of things, 8 years in the lifespan for Sirius of maybe 2 billion years or something like that, it's nothing. And there are a few stars we think are near death, like Antares or Betelgeuse. They could go anytime in the next 100,000 years, but that's 100,000 years. And while these stars are quite bright, quite large, and we think quite near death, they're still only like 1,500 light years away. There is nearly a 100% chance that those stars are still there, and there are only a handful of really bright stars that we think are even near death. So all the stars are fine, with the exception of a handful, and still those are fine. Rachel's an idiot. All right, let's go.
Fuck the stars. We can make our own.
I say that stuff. Students
Yeah.
come up to the observatory and they look up at the stars and are like, oh, it makes you feel really
all lies.
inconsequential.
Everything.
I say, nope, I feel great.
My entire life. My dad. My mom. If I can even call her that anymore. And that other woman. My real mom. She's the biggest lie of all. I can't trust any of them. I think you're the only one in the world I can trust.
I wouldn't trust her.
I don't know. I bet there's like one other chick in Australia who's super trustworthy.
No chance. You're 1 in 100 infinities, Chloe Price. I wore this bracelet my entire life. I never even asked why. Never even thought about it. Somehow, I think I always knew. Even when I didn't know. That my real mother was gone.
I don't want to just lay
The
around.
fact
That's
that
really
she's here
boring.
right now. That she came here. For me. I think I need to see her. that wrong?
Honestly, I have no idea what's right or wrong in this situation. I just know that whatever you decide, I'm in.
But what if we can't find her? It's not like I can ask my dad.
Well, if we were trying to be
No
sensible
idea where
here,
to
we
start.
would ask. We would ask
I
the
think I
dad.
know what to do. I'll
And
call
if
Frank
pushed,
and get him to connect us to her.
he would allow
do
them
that?
to meet under
We'll
supervision.
give it a shot.
Of course, even if we know where she is, we need a way to get to her.
We got the truck,
I
yo.
can't just ask my parents for a ride.
I think I might be able to fix up that truck in the junkyard.
Really?
I'll give it my best.
I know you will. But even if we find her, how will I talk to her? What do I say?
After my dad died, I didn't know how to keep talking to him. I still
Well,
don't.
You can't keep talking to him,
But it
Chloe.
doesn't matter.
Because he's dead.
All that matters is that he's there.
But he isn't, because he's dead.
Your dad?
In my dreams, he's there. And it's so real. It's almost like it's another part of my life. It used to be the only part that mattered. I've never
Her neck's
told
probably
anyone about that.
really uncomfortable.
Weird, huh? Rachel?
I was just thinking. Maybe I was wrong before. Who cares if the stars are dead?
They're not.
As long as we can still see them, that means they're real. To us. Right?
Right.
I will allow that sentiment. Well, this is a weird one.
Dad, I think we're stuck. Hey, maybe you should let me drive. You always do it wrong.
That was one time. When are you going to let it go?
Remember when we used to work on cars together? Those are some of my favorite memories.
We never... That wasn't... you.
Could have sworn that was me. All right, you win. Why don't you go take a look?
You sure?
That was an easy hood to open. Didn't have to find a latch or nothing.
What's wrong? Don't you see anything?
Fine. It's the spark plug.
No, that's not it. I just had that replaced.
Isn't improv supposed to be all about yes and?
Yes, and what?
Dad,
You'd have to have a
stop.
one-cylinder engine.
None of this is real. You're not real. Rachel's family isn't real. This whole thing, it's all just theater.
Well, you know what William Shakespeare said.
Something about stories told by idiots, full of sound and fury, signifying fuck all.
Nailed it.
But I don't want to be an actor. I just want to be myself. Give me a break.
Well, maybe there's a reason we pretend. Maybe the lies we tell each other are less horrible than the truths we keep hidden.
Wow. That's pretty dark, Dad.
Where do you think you get it from? There's my cue.
Dad?
Relax, sweetie. It's all pretend, right?
Right.
Just a bit of stage magic. Floodlights, sound effects. Chloe, look at me. Look at me, sweetheart. It's going to be okay.
Oh my god, he's splattered. Victoria. What a legend.
Wait. What the shit? Has someone been going through my room?
Probably your
Doesn't
mom.
seem like Mom. She wouldn't leave a mess like this. Wait. David? That motherfucker.
She has French binders in her room.
Whatever. I don't have time for this shit. I've gotta help Rachel. Okay. I saw Sarah leaving Frank's RV. He might know how to find her. He might also be totally pissed about Damon's money. I've got to get this exactly right. I can do this.
Price.
Oh,
man, what's going on?
Frank. Eager much?
Where's the money?
Jeez, would you relax? I have it with me, okay?
I'm coming to get it right now.
I have a favor to ask you.
You can't be fucking serious.
I need to find that woman from yesterday. Sarah. Frank?
What the hell for?
Something important. Can you help? I would really appreciate it. I'm your favorite client, remember?
Meet in the junkyard in 2 hours. And bring the fucking money.
Sweet. Thanks, man. You're a real... That went well, I guess.
Nailed it.
What am I getting myself into? Okay, I've got 2 hours to kill. A shower would be fucking amazing. Still can't fucking believe that David went through my stuff.
Screwed up my Rubik's Cube.
Huh? Mom usually does my laundry when she gets sick of me not doing my laundry. Maybe she believed me for once about never coming back home. If Rachel and I were still leaving today, there's literally nothing in there that's worth taking.
Well, I don't know. I like those shoes.
Sorry, Board. I've got a real ride to fix up now. Have I ever watered that? Better than nothing.
Still using a really weird pop can design. Also, is that can called Dr. Awesome?
Dad's favorite jacket. Definitely taking that if Rachel and I ever leave.
I wonder what sitting and smoking will do. Don't know.
It's way too early to be up on a Sunday. I'm about to rack up a lot more absences.
Yeah, boy. Absence.
Please welcome Sergeant Alex Keller with the
Inaccurate as of yesterday.
Sergeant Keller,
Someone should
drug
update
use
this
in
photo.
Arcadia Bay is on the rise. Is that right? Fortunately, yes. There has recently been a spike.
Almost forgot I had this.
Heroin?
I haven't played with it since, ever.
I've got a globe on my desk that I look at a lot. Because I'm weird.
Drugs don't appeal to any exclusive demographic. All kinds of
And to the right of my desk, I have 2 world maps.
California, huh? Would be cool to see where Rachel grew up.
Any ongoing investigations, but we are working closely with
Wonder what I can find out about Rachel's mom.
Right on. Thanks for filling us in, Sergeant.
So much has changed. I wonder if you'd even recognize me now. I wonder if that's the universe where Dad's alive and Rachel has 3 happy parents. Figures. What? Nice to see my work is appreciated. Rachel really is good at everything she does. Thou art an idiot. Hang in there, Skip. Is Mom playing music? Huh.
one day I'll look at that and think, huh, my old home. And not, fuck this shithole forever. No way. Mom actually sold her ring for $300.
Didn't we give her extra dough?
Because nothing screams compensating for something like a bright yellow sports car. Sports cars are really good for... flames. Lots of flames. I remember this. Mom left it. Wait. Is today Mother's Day? Shit.
It is?
Can I just give that to Mama?
Ugh.
Shit. David really is moving in.
Bet she could use that vase for things. Ugh.
I wonder who gave this to Mom. So, if I put this photo out, Mom just hides it in a different drawer? What the hell?
Lame. Ugh,
Is
3
that
toothbrushes.
David's towel? Where the hell is mine? Okay. My towel's probably in here somewhere. I should just calmly look for it. I don't even know what's in there. Score. Can't believe Max and I were so into this shit when we were kids.
Why?
Wait a minute.
Pirates are
Captain
totally
Bluebeard's
cool.
hair dye. Max was going to make me a pirate, but we never got around to it. Ready for the best shower of my life. Hot water, don't let me down. Gross. I truly hate seeing so much of David's shit around here.
She's like a magician, quick change artist. Watch out, that soap has David juice on it. Oh, no Matt? Come on, man. Dude, do the whole thing.
I need new clothes. do I feel like wearing on this easy ass thing?
I don't want to sit around and try on a bunch of stuff, and yet I'm going to. Gotta check out the new ice cream cone. Whoop. Ooh, this is good. This is good.
Alright, one last thing. I need to get Dad's tools so I can fix that truck. Dad's toolbox should be in the garage downstairs.
Or do I want to change? I don't know. It's pretty... I better check the other ones. Solid. But not as cool. I mean, it's, you know, it's a nice classic outfit. It's just not... It's not hitting me like the denim jacket. And these are ones that I've seen plenty of times before, right? Ah, Hot Dog Man's so cool. I gotta go with the ice cream cone. What's the dragon one?
Alright, one last thing. I need to get Dad's tools.
You know what? I've decided I don't like it. We're going for ice cream cone.
Dad's toolbox should be in the garage downstairs.
This is waste more time. Yeah. Going ice cream cone. What did it is the name tag. Yes.
Alright.
I'm definitely for sure
One
this
last
time.
thing. I need to get Dad's tools so I can fix that truck. Dad's toolbox should be in the garage downstairs.
Oh, good. The same song playing up at just the same time.
Here goes. What are the chances I can avoid Mom or David?
0. And what are the chances you can avoid them asking questions about your hair? 0.
I'm flipping them over.
Not yet. I told you, 3 minutes each side.
They're gonna burn.
Oh, you're the expert now.
I can't stand it.
I'm telling you, it'll make a mess. You know, you don't have to make me breakfast. I'd settle for flowers.
You cook all the time. I want you to have a break at home.
What's a
You
map
are
of a
one
real
class
place?
act, David
It was
Madsen.
Oregon back there.
Mom actually looks pretty happy right now.
Well, you should go say hi and be nice to her, Chloe.
Hey, who's there?
Hey.
Chloe, your hair. When did you... Was this for the play? I heard you performed last night.
Nope. I mean, I did, but this is something different.
None of that matters now. Oh, I am so glad to see you.
Good to see you, Chloe. Coming home was a smart decision.
David's probably gonna harass her about forgetting. Oh, there we go.
Happy Mother's Day, Mom.
Thank you, sweetheart.
He's shaking his head
I didn't get you anything.
because he really wanted to
Having you
lord that
back
over.
home is present enough.
I'm just here to pick up something. Then I have to go.
Are you coming home tonight?
Mom,
Hold on a second, I gotta get up and get something. It may be loud on the microphone.
I wish you would tell me what you're up to.
I'm just hanging out with Rachel.
Oh, how is Rachel? I was telling David about the play and you being in it.
I really gotta go.
Listen, wait.
Okay.
Before you go, David has something to say to you. It won't take but a minute.
I wonder what he's gonna say.
Mom.
Probably something dumb. Destiny 2's better than Destiny 1.
I don't think this is the best idea.
You already promised.
Chloe, I've made an agreement with your mother to trust you from now on.
Oh. Really? What does that mean?
It means that from today forward, I'm going to take you at your word. So, if you say you haven't been smoking or drinking, then I'll just leave you be. Even though she had pot yesterday.
David.
Oops.
The idea is you should feel comfortable here, Chloe. David's not going to question you, and neither am I.
Well, this sounds like it's doomed to fail, but hey, kudos for
She's
trying.
right.
Chloe.
My parents tried to do stuff
What?
for me and my sister when we were
I really meant
teenagers,
it.
like that.
Good job.
But it doesn't work.
Can we be done now?
Wait 1 second. Don't go, Chloe. I've been meaning to show you something. Maybe now's a good time.
Check out this dick pic.
This is my friend Phil Becker. We served in the same unit. 2 tours. Becker was killed near the end of our deployment. Roadside IED. We used to joke about all the trouble we were gonna get into once we got back home. But he died. He died, and I didn't. And I think about that fact every damn day. The point is, I've had my share of grief. I know what you're going through. So I guess what I'm saying is, I'm here to do whatever I can to help you get over the loss of your dad.
I think he chose the wrong words there for Chloe. We'll see what she does here.
Please, I'm begging you. Give David a chance, won't you?
Here. Why don't you keep this photo for a little while? Think about what I've said.
David looks so young. And this Phil guy, They look close. Thank you, David.
Oh, Chloe.
Mom.
I'm just so proud of you both.
Mom, I really need to go.
Be careful out there, Chloe.
I love you, sweetheart.
All right, all right.
Han Solo style there.
What the hell?
Rice cereals. Should jack
Just
some
gotta
of his
grab
guns.
Dad's toolbox and then get out of here quick. What's the matter, David? Don't want any more decorations inside your toolbox?
So let's see here. Fixing up. I've got a little tiny toolbox in my car. I'm trying to think. If I was fixing up a car, man, it takes a lot more than what's in a handheld toolbox. She's got to clean the carb, and there's no way he's got carb. Just at the most basic level, there's no way he's got stuff to clean a carburetor. Best he's gonna have a wire brush and a socket set, and that'll be good enough to do a lot of stuff. But he's not gonna have the cans of fluid and whatnot that she's gonna need to actually get the damn thing running.
Come on. Work with me here.
What was she doing with that? Who knows?
Damn it!
And the socket's really only
Better.
there for mounting.
But still needs a bit more love. I can salvage this beast. I just need to find the right tool for each problem.
Oh man, that's good stuff. What's the button to screenshot
I
this?
can definitely see some problems.
I'm just pressing buttons now.
Need to
I hope
match
it,
them to the
some of
right
them are
tool.
right. What is Alt F8? Alt F10? One of these? Oh jeez.
Now, Skip, I understand you work as a
Oh, that was
security
good
guard
stuff.
at Blackwell Academy. Is that true?
This
That's
connection
true.
is pretty shaky.
Keeping the kiddies
I
safe
could
by
fix
day,
this battery
keeping the
post
bases
if I could
offline.
get a good enough grip on it.
Plan, Skip?
You don't really need a good
Something like that.
grip on it.
Fantastic. We're about to play a
Not
brand new
helping.
track from his head. And if you haven't heard these guys yet, what I want you to do is crank that stereo up as loud as it goes. And if anyone complains, what do you tell them,
The
Skip?
distributor cap looks pretty gross.
This had rules?
I need something small to
Nailed it.
scrape the gunk off the cap.
She can probably,
It's pretty loose. How can I tighten it?
well, you just, that you can wrench to tighten. Ooh, but not that way.
Much better. This thing is going to the fuck up. Maybe.
That's a lot of lung power she's got.
Gross. But also kind of inspiring. What do I see? Oh. Fine.
Simba.
When life gives you gunk, make art, I guess. Looks like someone tried to patch this thing up sometime before I was born. At this
It
point,
should be
I
fine.
think that ancient duct tape is better than anything I can do. Better leave it be. I bet Dad would have liked the idea of me using his tools to fix a ride.
Alright, so she's gonna want to use the screwdriver to screw around with the distributor cap.
That should help keep shit distributed. Well, fuck.
But the thing...
Go back from whence you came.
The serpentine belt would have been the last thing I would have done. Oh,
This thing seems pretty gunked up.
you're gonna have to bleed it.
I think I should move on to something else.
Should you? I have this problem on my battery. The leads sometimes don't work right. So you gotta jiggle them around there.
Fits like a deadly electric glove.
And they're tightened, of course, by famously not pliers,
Spark
but by
plugs
a wrench.
rusted. Carbon deposits. Of course.
So you're gonna need to find a car with a similar engine and grab some spark plugs. But also, how'd you get that spark plug out? She didn't have the socket wrench. That's okay. I'll allow it.
Please? I need you.
Dude, that started up faster than my car.
Yeah.
Junkyard Queen. Where are you at? Hey. Holy shit. Your hair. It's so...
Cool.
Badass.
Exactly. Hey. Not sure if you saw, but someone moved your truck.
No way.
Should we check it out?
Hey, Price. Nice wheels.
You're early, Frank. What's the occasion?
It's his fucking bar mitzvah. Frank here's becoming a man. Aren't you, big guy?
What's he doing here?
What do you think? We're not dealing with a couple of dime bags anymore, Chloe. Where's the money?
It's right here. Obviously, I was gonna give it to you. You don't have to be such a dick about it.
That's very good teenage girl acting.
You heard what happened to Drew, right? Maybe try keeping that in mind when you talk to me.
Don't fucking touch her.
Why is it that chicks think it's okay to hit me? But if I lay a single finger on them, suddenly it's a whole other thing. Frank says you were asking about a client of his. Is that true?
Yeah, it's true. I don't see why you should give a shit.
You don't? Huh. Maybe I'll show you. See, you two Nancy Drews decided it would be a good idea to call your drug dealer and ask about his business. I didn't go to a fancy academy, but that doesn't strike me as smart. Maybe it was this man's sunny disposition that confused you. But he's got a whole other side to him that I don't think you'd like. Should we let them see it?
We're just talking here.
Okay, then let's talk. I want to know right now why you give a shit about this woman.
Why do you care so much?
Because fuck you. I'm asking the questions here.
Look, none of this matters. All we care about is that you stop asking questions. Got it?
No. Tell me where she is. Now.
Rachel.
Wait a minute. No way.
What the fuck is your
Rachel? As in, Rachel Amber? That makes so much sense. This is James Amber's fucking kid.
Damon.
Your dad's a real piece of shit, you know.
We're aware. Not sure what that has to do with us.
Me neither. But I'd like to find out. Here's what happens next.
Come on, man. They're just kids.
No, they're not. This one is the fucking DA's daughter. And right now, she's going to fill me in on what her daddy is up to and how he's connected to that whore everyone's asking about.
Damon, calm down. We're still talking. Everything's still cool. No need to get crazy.
Ah! Oh, you fucking bitch!
Rachel! Damon! What the fuck? Chloe! Go! Now!
Hold on. Shit! Shit! Hey!
It's just an arm stabbing, man. You're gonna be fine.
Rachel? No.
Oh, maybe not.
No. I'm not losing you.
Okay, so now the question is, was that payoff for all of everybody saying for us to keep Rachel safe? Or is she still going to wind up in the dark room at the end?
Rachel is going to be all right. The knife damaged her brachial artery, but didn't cut it.
It would have had to with all that blood.
She's had a surgery. And now she's resting.
Chloe, you should probably apologize.
What happened?
It's my fault. I should have listened to you. I even saw your file saying Sarah was connected to Damon Merrick.
I know exactly who Damon Merrick is.
He's the guy who stabbed her.
Start over and tell me everything. Did you and Rachel try to contact Sarah? I'm not going to chastise or blame you, Chloe, but I need the whole story.
So, I got my dealer to meet us, since he knows Sarah.
Frank Bowers.
Yeah, that's right. But Damon showed up with him.
What did Merrick want?
I think he wanted to scare us, so he'd stop asking questions about his business.
Is that how it became violent?
When he found out Rachel was the DA's daughter, he wanted information about you.
And how did he know that I'm her father?
I don't know. Maybe he's seen her before.
I mean,
What
look,
happened next?
Chloe just calling her
Damon
Rachel doesn't
had a
mean
knife out.
that's not enough.
We all could see it. But then he said something that pissed Rachel off. And she just grabbed a piece of wood and hit him. And then he stabbed her. I keep thinking that maybe I could have done something. But when he attacked her, I just froze.
It's not your fault.
And Frank held him off so we could get to the truck. I heard a scream. But I don't know what happened. And then we were here.
I appreciate you telling me the truth. I'll see if I can pull some strings with Ray. Maybe get you back into Blackwell.
What are you going to do about Damon?
Find out if he is alive. First of all, my department's been after him for some time. I was told that if Rachel had arrived only a few minutes later, she might not have, Thank you, Chloe. You saved my world. It will be some time before Rachel wakes up. I promise. I'll let you know when she does.
Okay. Thanks.
I wonder why he didn't comment on her totally awesome ice cream cone shirt. What's she doing here?
Hey.
Steph, how's Drew?
Pretty good. Miss Amber just told me Rachel's going to be okay.
Mrs. Amber.
I'm really glad.
Yeah.
Well, our room's just down the hall. You should come by.
All right.
Okay. Sure. Definitely.
Maybe we can play a D&D game. I gotta finish that campaign, man.
I don't think I can sit still any longer. Might as well stretch my legs while I... Come on. Not that I have any coins anyway. Oh, man. Jackpot.
Looks like a Twix. About once a year, some girl is trying to get something out of one of these vending machines, and I'm around, and I get asked to help move, jiggle the vending machine around. And what I do is I tip the vending machine over.
Yes.
Now that's dangerous because apparently like 10 people a year are killed by vending machines. But still.
I want, like, 20 more of those. Damn. Are these all firefighters?
Hot dog man.
Mom brought so many of these home when Dad died. And not a single one described how I felt.
It's almost like everything's different. I want one of them coffees. I don't know if I should sit. Oh, it's like a... What is it, a boat? Is that what that's supposed to be?
Being in a hospital this long sucks. I just want Rachel to wake up, and then I'll feel better. I owe Frank big time. Can't believe he did that for us. I hope he's okay. Not like I can do anything about it one way or the other. And what about Damon? Is he gonna come after us? I actually feel better knowing that James Amber is on his case. Ugh. That's weird.
She's right that being in the hospital that long sucks. Probably my worst time in the hospital was in Ann Arbor with...
Oh, shit. I know those guys.
This doesn't look like the maternity wing.
There's a sign for the prenatal class.
I can't believe we're finally doing this. I'm so excited.
You're gonna be a good dad.
Guess I'm glad we stole their wine. This poster seems to be missing some context. What to draw, what to draw. Okay, nurses. The world wants to know. What's so funny?
You want to hear a clean joke? Oh no, I screwed that up. No, you start with the dirty joke. You say, want to hear a dirty joke? And you say, kid fell in the mud. And you say, want to hear a clean joke? Same kid took a bath.
Cue laugh track. Cue laugh track.
But anyway, my worst time was in a hospital was, I was going...
If I want to stay sane, I need to stay busy. What's there to do around here? Frank's business must be booming. Shit. I really hope he's okay.
Anyway, I was in Ann Arbor, clubbing with,
One more hour of waiting, and I would have read that.
with I guess, an ex-girlfriend of mine, Renee. And she suddenly, and without warning, became quite drunk.
If I
and it was
want to stay
difficult for me to
sane,
get
I need
her
to
back
stay
to the
busy.
car.
Sean Prescott. What's he writing to the hospital about? Is this for real?
Huh. Cool. What is this book? I can't read it.
I wonder if Damon Merrick classifies as a biohazard. He's definitely human waste.
Anyway, she was quite drunk and it was difficult
Guess
to
the
get her
citizens
to
of
get out
Arcadia
of the car.
Bay aren't feeling so generous.
She might have had something slipped in one of her drinks or something, I don't know. But anyway, police officer spotted us and me trying to get her to the car. And the city of Ann Arbor doesn't have a... If you're arrested for being drunk in public, they don't have a drunk tank at the jail, so they bring you to the hospital.
If I want to stay sane, I need to stay busy. What's there to do around here?
And so, we had to go to the hospital.
Is that Mikey and Drew's dad? I wonder how he's doing.
And I don't and didn't know... Oh, it's those French folders again. I don't and didn't know a lot of her information, like social security number, address, and stuff.
Went out?
Those guys look exhausted.
No, it's completely out. It extinguished itself. How could that be? Hell if I know.
Oh. Reminds me of my dad always leaves me voicemails or or says hi to me on the phone. Tim, this is your father. But anyway, so I didn't know any of her information, and she couldn't remember it. Even in the morning,
Unless you
when
get stabbed.
we were released, she couldn't remember things like her address and stuff like that. So I think she might have been drugged, but still. Anyway, that night was awful.
No
And
visitors.
then the attending nurse was somebody with
You
whom...
didn't have to bring the ice cream.
Is that Samantha Myers?
I feel bad.
Holy shit. Is that Nathan Prescott?
It wasn't your fault. I'm a klutz.
Oh, God. Nathan and Samantha together? What have I done?
I should have seen that biker, though.
I just think it's sweet you wanted to take my photograph.
If I want to stay sane, I need to stay busy.
Wait till you see it.
What's there to do around here?
Isn't that what happened to Chloe? She got drugged at a party and then Nathan took her to a hospital? And oh no. That girl's gonna get dark roomed for sure. But anyway, what was I thinking about? Oh right, and the nurse who was dealing with us was someone with whom I'd been on a few dates in the past. And so that was kind of weird.
More like silent hospitals slowly drive friends and family insane. Is that Mikey and Drew's dad? I wonder how he's doing.
All right then. Thank you.
Hi, Mr. North.
I wonder if that's accurate
me.
Braille.
And you are?
I'm Chloe.
You here to see Drew?
Yeah. How are things going?
Oh, you know how it is. Ups and downs. Now, Drew's hurt. Of course.
I've got some town club
But,
pop. I think I'll try
I'm between
that.
jobs. So, got plenty of time to visit. You know?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Town club.
You said you were Chloe. Mikey's mentioned you a few times now.
Why?
I have a question maybe you can answer.
Sure.
Is it what the F
Both
happened?
of those boys have been acting a little, well, guilty lately. Yeah, I've been spending most of my time looking for work. I'm worried I missed something important.
This is
Do you know if
cream
anything's going
flavored
on with them?
pop. Always play dumb.
No. Sorry.
I don't tell
This
nobody
weekend
no
was actually
secrets.
the first time I really hung out with them.
That's all right. I
They-
appreciate
if
that you've been keeping my boys company.
They wanted him to
Drew's
know. They
got
would
so
have
many
told.
hopes for himself riding on that knee. It seems like he's been even more driven lately. I think my work situation's disappointed him. Both of them. Actually, in different ways. Sorry I'm laying all this on you. I've been trying to keep it light in there.
That's
It's pretty weird that these people are opening up so
nice of you to listen.
profoundly to a 16-year-old girl
Do me a favor.
that they've never
Don't
met
worry
before.
either of them with... Oh, excuse me.
I hope the Norths are going to be all right.
Oh, it's one of them pain scales. Too bad it's not the Bristol stool
Hey.
chart.
You made it.
Oh. Hey, Chloe.
Hey, Drew. So, what have you been doing all day?
He should work on his slider and go for some baseball.
Not much. Homework. Hanging out with my dad. Dealing with the dumb jokes about the plate in my leg.
Sorry to hear it.
It's all good.
Love the hair, by the way.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
I bet you'd look cool with a little color.
Yeah? I'll have to think about it. Maybe something red?
White.
Hey,
like a
any
skunk.
news about Rachel? Her mom seemed hopeful.
Rachel's dead.
Stable.
Oh.
She'll probably wake up soon.
How'd she get hurt?
You'll think I'm joking when I tell you, but I'm not.
What happened?
She got stabbed in the arm by Demon fucking Merrick.
This guy's
Seriously?
just an asshole all over the place.
It wasn't because of me, was it?
No. Somehow we've got our own shit with him now.
That's crazy.
Fuck that guy. I wish I could get my hands on him.
Drew, chill out, okay?
Hey man, what's
I'm
up?
headed out.
Why?
Everything okay in
Got a
here?
job interview?
Yep.
Yeah.
Don't have too much fun now. Try to keep it appropriate for the hospital.
Bye, Dad.
See ya.
My sister
Pops.
was in the hospital with really bad Crohn's disease issues for forever. Must have been like a week. We decorated her
Maybe.
whole hospital room
I shouldn't have mentioned
like
Demon.
Florida because she was supposed to go to
Rachel's
Florida.
gonna be up
and
soon.
She missed the trip.
Should probably head over when I'm ready.
Palm trees and stuff. It was pretty neat.
That'll be an interesting read.
Ugh.
Damn. An 8 out of 10. Look at that. Wells being nice for a change.
Well, so that's why David gets hired. So you caused David to get
I
hired,
wonder
Chloe,
if
you
Drew will ever
doofus.
play again.
Like I said, this guy needs to work on his slider. He'll be fine.
Oh, I want to eat that. Right now.
Ask for it. Oh, I can't believe there's not a conversation option for pudding.
Those must be from Steph's parents. Damn. Drew looks really low.
Hey. Sorry for losing it there. It's nice of you to come by.
I thought we didn't like him.
Feel better. I mean,
no obviously
pressure.
he's nice to his brother.
I
but
know it's gonna
I
take
thought he
a
was a
while.
butthead.
You know what? I'm kind of tired.
Oh, right.
He's got a bum ass scar there on his
I'll leave you alone.
eyebrow.
It's nice that Mikey and Steph seem to be staying here all day.
Are they doing it?
Drew's been in a lot of pain today.
I don't care. I don't care.
Drew's been in a lot of pain
I want
today.
to play the game. Oh man, are you kidding me? They're playing Dungeons and Dragons and I can't even play. That was seriously the best part of the game.
I think the football team needs thicker helmets. Yep. Definitely too many concussions.
Football team seems cool.
All right. I'm
So the
gonna
annoying
head out.
thing about
It
Town
was really
Club
great to see you, Chloe.
Agreed.
is
Don't be a stranger, okay?
Yeah?
a
Tell
while
Rachel
back
we're
they
rooting
were
for her.
famous for having all these, well, famous.
You bet.
Their niche was they had all these crazy flavors, and a lot of diet flavors. Like that was the thing. You could, if you want a diet pop, Town Club is always a good get. But now they don't sell the 2 liters no more, or none of that stuff. You have to buy it in these glass bottles, and it's all with cane sugar. No, not even sugar beet sugar. So that's kind of sucks. They really, what they've done is they've changed their niche. Wait a minute, was that something from Mom? No. Alright, so what they've done is they've changed their niche to this reasonably high quality glass bottle type pop. It costs $1 for a 16-ounce bottle or something.
Wow. Rachel's mom does not look okay.
Nice angle.
Hey.
Chloe, I can't even express thank you so much. I'm sorry.
And they only
A
have
wreck.
like 8 flavors.
I
They're
stepped
weird
out
flavors,
to get some air.
but still.
Rachel doesn't need me crying in front of her.
Like there's a
Your
blue
hair.
flavor.
I almost didn't notice it.
Oh.
There's a cola flavor.
Yeah. It's not a big
Best
deal.
is cream though.
I bet Rachel loves it. I can't imagine what I would do if we lost her.
I'm sure everything's going to be fine.
That's what James keeps saying. He's so strong in a crisis, you know?
My dad was like that.
I'm sure he was. Just like his daughter.
I don't know about that.
You saved her, didn't you?
When
not
everything
really, no.
happened, I just
Frank saved
I
it.
froze up.
That you were there for her when she needed you. That's what matters.
I wonder if her and Frank have been
I
quietly
am
doing
so
it.
glad you and
And
Rachel have found each other. When you meet someone
they're
who
pretending.
changes everything, you just know.
Well, hang in there, Mrs. Amber.
I will.
Pretending they don't know each other. That's a very strange line for Mrs. Amber.
I'm so glad Rachel's okay. Really can't wait to see her.
Huh.
I'm so relieved that Rachel's awake. I should see her right away.
I wish I knew Braille.
I'm
Alright.
so glad Rachel's okay.
Let's do it. Uh-oh, loading screen. Must be a big room. Or a cinematic.
Dad, I'm glad that you're here.
Me too, Rachel.
It really hurts.
The pain will pass. Chloe's here. You want me to stay?
No. I'll be okay. Thanks, Dad.
I'll come back in a little while.
My guardian angel.
not great.
Hey, you're
Better
fine.
with you here.
Quit being a wuss. Does she have those socks
Rachel?
with the grip on them? My mom
I'm
loves
sorry.
those. She just wears those around.
What? What for? You're here because of me.
I don't remember what the situation was, but we were in the
You
hospital.
choked back there in the junkyard. What? Shut up.
We just got my mom like
You
a
were
dozen
so
of
fierce,
those
and
grippy socks.
I just froze. God, I fucked it up. I'm so sorry. And you saved my life. You saved my life. Just don't do that again. Play the damsel in distress? You got it.
No. Attack a psycho with a 2x4. That was crazy.
Newsflash, Chloe. I'm a little crazy.
Crazy awesome. Happy that your dad's here?
I mean, I'm still mad at him for everything he's done. But it felt so good to lean on him. He's my dad, you know? I felt completely safe.
Like on Mount Hood.
Would you do something for me?
Anything.
Sarah. My mom. It's so weird to say. I'm not even sure what she is, honestly. But I think I still want to meet her.
Are you sure? She could be completely different than you imagine.
What if she sells Rachel out?
I'm sure.
To Jefferson in the dark room.
I don't even know if she's still in Arcadia Bay. But if she is, will you find her, please?
You really want this, don't you?
I do, Chloe. I really do.
Then, of course. Whatever it takes.
I bet my dad has her number. Maybe in his office. Our house key's just under the mat. The code is 0722.
To your dad's office? 0722.
Yeah. My birthday.
I'll find her, Rachel. And then I'll tell her how fucking cool you are.
Thank you, Chloe. For everything.
Hey, Elliot.
Hey! Wait.
Hot
Your
dog
hair,
man.
it's different.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like it. It's nice.
I'm gonna talk
nice
about Hot
balloon,
Dog Man. It's a great
I
balloon.
guess.
Yeah, it's for Drew. Were you just in there?
I'm actually here for Rachel.
What? Rachel's here? What happened?
Tom, who cares?
She got stabbed by a psycho.
Oh my god.
Yeah. It was insane.
Holy shit. Wait, are you okay?
I'm fine. She's fine too, by the way.
Are you two in some kind of trouble? You can tell me if you are, you know. I won't judge.
What? I don't even know what you mean.
Come on. A random psycho going around stabbing people? For no reason?
Well, that's what happened.
Chloe.
Yeah, alright, pal.
I'm seriously worried about you.
Well, don't be.
I mean, you're hanging out with Rachel Amber a lot lately. Right?
So what?
So,
Yeah.
obviously, something is going on.
What do you mean?
I swear, man. Everything's really okay.
Okay. I trust you. Just remember I'm here, okay? If you suddenly need something.
Thanks. Anyway, see you around.
Yeah. See you around, Chloe.
Hello?
He's not a very good DA if he uses his only child's birthday as his code.
I need to search this office for any communication with Sarah that can help me find her.
Hold on a second, I'm actually across the room right now. I've been waiting for this to go on and I've been heating up a pizza. I'll start moving in a second. Okay. Alright, let's do this. What do we need? Snow globe.
If it can rain ash, I guess it could snow in LA.
It's a fairly recent snow globe. Jesus.
The big one.
She really went at that thing.
Arcadia Bay's least wanted.
Hmm. Box and a cabinet. What's in there? Another box.
What do we have here?
Oh, bags.
I should check the computer or some of those files laying around. James has a file on Frank. I'd love to read this, but I've got to focus on finding Rachel's mom.
Take it then. Ah, come on. Dad award.
Best dad? That stuff is all politics anyway.
Ooh. Have I just skipped half of a puzzle?
Sweet. The secret key. Now to find the secret lock.
Okay. Yeah, I just skipped half of a puzzle. What? Who talks like that? Who texts like this?
Sheldon. Why do I feel like I've heard that name before?
I don't know. It doesn't ring a bell to me. Huh. Yeah, I don't know.
I guess getting your ass kissed comes with the DA territory. More sherry.
I guess I don't get a choice on that. Sad times.
James sure keeps lots of files on people.
I would like to examine his desk pen and inkwells there.
Pro tip. When digging for secrets, try the DA's computer. Even if James is trying to protect Rachel from her mother, this seems like a pretty terrible way to act.
It's interesting that Sarah has her own domain name, gearhart.net.
Locked drawer inside locked office. Seems promising.
They put more work into the texture on that chair than any other texture in this entire game, as far as I can tell.
Welcome to Shadyville. James's stamp collection.
In German-speaking countries, if a code in the United States, at least, to ask somebody up to your apartment so you can perhaps have some intimate moments, or into your house,
I
as
have
to
to know
say.
who James is talking to on the secret phone of his. It could be about Sarah.
Do you want some coffee or something like that? In German-speaking countries, you ask, would you like to see my stamp collection? Interesting.
James is working with Damon Merrick?
So he's the guy.
This is insane. What were they talking about? Is the girl Damon's talking about Sarah?
Probably.
Whatever is going on, I need to see if Damon knows
the guy
where Sarah
Sarah
is.
was talking about in that email.
But how
is
do I
Damon.
get him to tell me? Shit. What do I say?
Say yes.
Hope James actually has this evidence. Don't think Damon will tell me where Sarah is. Unless I send him a picture. Shit. Which of these is Damon talking about? I could just take a wild guess and see what he says. Huh. If TV has taught me anything, these babies will be swimming in DNA. Could this be the evidence? Damon and knives seem like a solid bet. Did Damon really shoot someone? Guess I shouldn't be surprised.
Okay. So let's read the crime report. 4/12/2010. Fire poker. Gloves. Alright, so it's the gloves.
If I can figure out how. How do I destroy a glove? Maybe I can burn it somehow.
Should probably shut the door, dude. What are you doing? Okay, I'm not supposed to leave. Okay.
More sherry.
So the goal is to burn the glove.
I guess getting your ass kissed comes with the DA territory.
Oh, alright.
Oof. Better not touch that again.
It was... It was anonymous.
Damn. I hope James has something here to tell me who Damon's informant is. So I need to Arcadia Bay's least wanted.
Oh, I see. Well, I want to...
Arcadia Bay's least wanted.
I guess I have to press accuse.
Okay. If I'm going to accuse one of these guys, I'd better be sure I'm right.
Okay. First, examine the crime report. 4/12/2010. Tumnus Lumber.
Guess this explains why Mr. Amber knows so much about Frank. Could this douchebag be the snitch Damon's talking about? This guy let me into the mill. Cool dude. I totally knew this guy was a criminal when I stole from him.
What, do I just randomly accuse people? All right.
Payment? Fuck. Here's hoping James already has Damon's money. But where would it be?
I don't know.
Sarah sent all these letters, and James never gave them to Rachel? That's so messed up. The Sarah in this letter doesn't seem anything at all like the person James told us about last night. So, this looks like Sarah stopped cashing the checks James sent her. Guess he forgot to mention that during his story last night.
Interesting.
Sarah sent all these letters. Guess I'm lucky James keeps so much info at home.
So how do I find the dough?
Feels a little weird having this guy's records at my fingertips. I wonder if this has anything to do with Damon's stash. Holy shit. That must be thousands of dollars. No wonder Damon wants it so bad.
The tape will say how much it is.
Fuck, that's Sarah. And she's at the mill. What is he doing to her?
Oh. Is Rachel's dad having her killed?
Holy shit. Does James even know what he's doing? Okay, I still have time. Damon's waiting for his money, right? He wouldn't do anything to her. Yet. Fuck. I need to get there fast.
Chloe?
Elliot?
Hey!
Why is Elliot
Elliot.
here?
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here? This is Rachel's house, right?
Did he really just follow me here?
Huh. Okay, Elliot's a villain. Got it.
I can't really talk about it.
Is he working
Rachel-
for the bad
Rachel
guy
needs my help.
with
I'm
the
sure
face
she does.
tattoos?
I'm more concerned about you.
I'm fine. You're the one acting crazy. You shouldn't be here.
Chloe, what is... Ah!
Elliot, put that down. You have no idea what you're dealing with.
And you do? Chloe, God, what have you gotten yourself into?
You wouldn't understand.
Give me a chance. What the hell are you doing?
I can't talk much about it. It has to do with Rachel's mother. Her real mother.
And that explains you breaking into the DA's home and having this?
It's not breaking in.
Believe it or not, yes.
I'm so sick of you not seeing who Rachel really is. When will you realize what she's doing to you?
Elliot, just take a step back.
No. You need to listen to me. What has your relationship with her gotten you?
You don't know what you're talking about.
First night you hang out, what happens? You end up in a fight.
You don't know what you're talking about. Rachel saved my ass.
I'm sure that's how it seemed to you.
Stop suggesting that she's somehow bad
The
for...
next day, she convinces you to skip school. Magically, she barely gets in trouble. And you get expelled.
Rachel was there for me. She did everything she could to protect me.
I guess it wasn't enough, huh?
You don't understand. You weren't there.
Was she protecting you when she made you take part in a play you didn't want to be in?
God, look. I'm sorry I ditched you for the play, but...
This isn't about that.
Seriously, man. You need to shut the fuck up before...
I've been quiet long enough. Look, Rachel is an amazing actress. And I don't mean on stage. She's fake. You're real. And I hate to see her manipulate you like this.
Elliot, I promise.
Maybe he's an independent
No one is
stalker,
manipulating me.
No.
but he's dangerous.
Just look where you are now. A high school dropout. Hanging out with criminals and breaking into houses. It's crazy. It just as easily could have been you in that hospital today. If that ever happened.
Look, I hear you. I appreciate the concern.
I don't think you do.
Elliot.
I'm the one who cares about you, Chloe. Me, not Rachel. It's time you saw the truth.
Ugh. What a creep.
What does that mean?
It means you're going to stop thinking about Rachel and pay attention to me now. For once.
Elliot, please. I know you're upset, but...
I'm not upset! I'm trying to help you.
I'll try the backtalk thing.
Elliot's gone full-blown crazy. I need to get the police to come without tipping him off.
Who was there for you? When Max left? When your dad died? No one else gave a shit about you except for me. We have a lot to talk about. And I don't care how long it takes. We're not leaving until you see that I'm right.
Ooh, he locked the door.
All right, Elliot. You want to talk so bad? Let's talk.
Okay.
What's really going on here? You can tell me.
This one could be hard.
You mean here? Specifically? Like, the Amber House?
I'm talking about your situation. Rachel is dangerous. You need to realize that.
You're right, Elliot. I didn't want to admit it before, but it's true. My life is in danger.
Thank you, Chloe. All I want is to help you. I'm glad you can finally see that.
You're right. This whole thing has been a cry for help. Help me. Help me now.
Hey, it's okay. I'm not going anywhere.
I'm gonna go for
I
this.
feel trapped. Boxed in. I desperately want to leave this situation.
It takes a lot of guts to tell me all this. And I want you to know that I will always be there for you. No matter what.
Ugh.
It's the police.
Okay, don't panic. I'm sure they'll just want to ask us why we're here.
What do we do?
I'll talk to them. There's nothing to be concerned about.
Thank you, Elliot. You're a great friend.
Yikes. You should learn to drive there, Chloe. Also, why'd you stop?
so much destruction. All because Rachel got angry at her dad, who's been lying to her all her life. And he's still lying.
Hey, being a dad's tough.
That doesn't justify what he's done.
I'm just saying, I'd probably do anything to keep you safe.
Hey, Dad,
Yeah?
did you ever lie to me? I don't mean telling me that ashtray I made for Mom wasn't a piece of crap. I mean, like, really lied about something that might hurt me to know.
What do you think?
I suppose everyone lies about big things. I mean, the stuff Mom doesn't know about me. So, you probably lied too.
Would you love me less?
I guess it depends on what it was.
That's the trouble, sweetheart. The truth's risky. And the idea of you loving me even a little less, I don't think I'd ever want to risk that. Are you really ready to hear the answer to your question?
Huh. Well, in reality, I don't need to know. I'll go with
You know
that.
what, Dad? Never mind. I don't need to know.
Oh, if I said yes, I'm ready, and turned around, he'd probably be going as well.
I like it better this way.
What way? That I'll always be the perfect dad?
How many people get to say that? No way. My ride, my tunes.
She is so baked right now. On something.
Am I seriously going in to face Damon Merrick? All for Rachel? Am I crazy?
Hella crazy.
I'm glad you're here, Dad.
You don't want me to go?
No. I like the company. Besides,
By
you
the
don't
way,
wanna
I'm
miss
playing this
this.
at like 6 in the morning.
Things are about to get real.
Well, the door's intact. Also, is that Frank's RV?
Shit. Is that blood? Frank?
Frank!
Shit.
Shit, this is bad. I'll get you help, Frank. But first, I've gotta help Rachel's mom. Where the hell is Sarah?
This place looks twice as cool now. I'll tell you that much.
Don't tell me what to do. Glad to see the bone made it. No more beer. No more time. I've got to keep moving. A knife might not be a bad idea. Never thought I'd have to say that.
This kind of stuff really explains why she was so quick to grab a gun in the other game.
Frank's couch is toast. Where's the homicidal drug dealer, Spooky Deerhead?
Everything's going to be just fine. Just a little longer, and all your troubles are going bye-bye.
What the fuck?
I just want to meet my daughter. Can't you understand? Why does
Your
he...
daughter? Jesus. So that's what he's worried about. Can't let the public know. The mother of his daughter is some junkie.
I just want to see her. You don't have to...
Shut up. James Amber wants you out of the picture, so that's what's going to happen.
This is so messed up.
After all, no one believes a junkie.
No.
He said you've been sober a year. Respect. It's hard to kick this shit.
You can do this.
Damon.
What the hell are you doing here?
I've got your money right here. The money James owes you.
How the fuck do you...
Run!
No one has to know. Just let her go, and I won't say...
No!
Talking's over.
Leave her alone!
Shut up. What the fuck? You boosted the DA's shit? Got my money? Burned the evidence? All that?
I'm just trying to help.
Get away from her!
I said shut the fuck up!
No.
Go to your fucking happy place.
Run.
Let this be a lesson, kid. Make good life choices, or you'll end up like her. Now, what do I do with...
Damon! What did you do?
I fucked you up good, didn't I? Guess you really don't know when to quit. Glad to see you back on your feet.
Chloe.
Frank?
You don't really want to do this again, do you? Okay. Then I don't want to do this again. Come on, man.
Fuck you.
Sarah. Rachel. Your daughter. She... Sarah?
Chloe Price.
Where's Frank? Or Damon?
Your friend, Frank, took care of Damon. You don't need to worry about them right now. Sit.
Sarah, are you okay?
We need to talk about what happened.
I am so sorry for...
Rachel can never know.
What exactly can't Rachel know?
What James did. Hiring that thug. Shooting me up with...
He's a piece of shit. And I promise that...
Rachel can never know.
Tell me why. Doesn't she deserve to know what her father did?
Is this real life or what?
Rachel deserves a loving father. A father who cares for her.
James is a liar.
James is a desperate man who loves his daughter. And she loves him. Tell her what happened here, and you'll take that away from her. Forever.
And just what is James protecting her from? You? She wants to meet you, Sarah.
No, she doesn't. She wants to meet her mother. I can never be that for her.
Why are you saying all this?
Because James is right. He's taken something from me that I might not ever get back. But he's right. I'm broken.
Everybody's broken, Sarah.
Oh? Does everybody abandon their own child for 15 years? Does everybody take money to stay away?
You're here now. That's what matters.
What do you know?
I know Rachel needs you. I know loss. I lost my father 2 years ago.
How?
Car accident. He was picking up my mother from the grocery store, and a truck ran a red light, and that was it.
I'm sorry. You don't know what this is to me. Every pain, every fear, gone.
I don't really know how drugs
No more
work.
sadness?
There's something with
No
the
more
spoons, but I don't know
Why
what
would
those are
anyone
about.
not want to feel that way? Ever.
And I think the needle is a heroin thing.
I read your letter to James. You beat this before. You can beat it again.
No. I can't.
I recognize I might not know what the fuck I'm talking about here, but I wish you could know how amazing Rachel is.
I know.
She's fearless. She's brilliant and talented. And she feels so much. She's so strong.
She's had a good life. Raised in a loving home, given opportunities I could never give her.
At least talk to her. She's felt like something's been missing her whole life. She told me so. That something was you.
She didn't miss anything. She has a perfect family.
Even without all this shit, the Ambers are far from perfect. James is an elitist asshole, and Rose lets him walk all over her.
Maybe. What Rachel needs, though, is not to have her father taken away from her.
He doesn't
It's
deserve...
not about James. It's not about me, and it's not about you. It's about Rachel. Tell her what James did, and you'll be killing him for her. You understand that, don't you? You lost your father. Do you really want to put Rachel through that?
Don't you want to see her? You came here for it. You got sober. You deserve the chance to know your daughter.
Nothing can change the mistakes I made. I'll never get to be Rachel's mother. Not really. But there's one thing I can still do for her. The only thing I can do. Let me give her the father she deserves. The one who raised her, protected her. The one who loves her more than anything. You can do whatever you want, Chloe. You have the power. What you have to decide is whether you're going to protect Rachel or cause her even more hurt. So please, tell her I was never here. Let her have what peace she can without me.
So, I still don't know if this is real life or not.
Don't go, Sarah.
I'm done here. Goodbye, Chloe.
I guess it might have been. That might have been for realsies. And now I make the big choice, I imagine. Oh look, the flashlight light's there. Now I make the big choice of the game, I imagine here, which is to tell her or not tell her.
Hello?
Hi, Chloe. Rachel's just fallen asleep.
I know she'll be thrilled to see you when she wakes up. Maybe come back a little later?
Hey.
No, let me play the D&D
back to
game.
sleep, kiddo.
Just go to sleep.
You need your rest.
Can I talk to Chloe? alone for a minute?
Okay, sweetie. We'll be right outside.
How are you feeling? Like I got stabbed. Doc says there'll be a 6th scar. Maybe another tat is in order. To go with the one you gave me. Fuck yeah. We never actually escaped. Did we? We've got time. All the time in the world. So, how did everything go? Rachel, I've got to tell you something. Hey.
Yep.
What's wrong?
Just gotta keep the status quo.
I failed you. I couldn't find her. I'm so sorry. Funny. You seemed so confident. I really thought you'd find her. Yeah. Me too. Maybe we can try tomorrow. Maybe she hasn't left town yet. Of course. I know. Wherever she is, she loves you very much. How do you know that? Because why should she be any different from the rest of us?
What a dumb line. Huh. Yeah, okay. I got 2 achievables there. Yeah. Ha! Good. Okay, maybe he is nice. Maybe he didn't dark rumor. Good. This is what I was hoping. I was hoping it would be a, you know, it would end, and then there would be some kind of period of time in between the end of this game and Rachel being killed. What's the Raven about then? I don't know. It looks like it was supposed to be some kind of obvious symbolism, but that I just totally missed. This montage is not supposed to feel ominous, but it's clear that time is passing. And that brings us closer to the bad stuff. Oh good, it ended. I better keep the credits going, because that's what I always do. Now the question is, will I be... This little music's loud, will I be able to be heard of it? I didn't like this episode as much as the other two. Now the other two were, by and large, you know what? There was like basically no walking around in this episode, and that's the gameplay of Life is Strange is not the chief attraction here, but gameplay is something. But so in this game, I was able to walk down a hallway and walk around. There was no puzzle, really. Hidden key thing. Certainly nothing like the... Oh yeah, and the glove. Nothing like the big puzzle at the end of the first game. That's... Well, really, episode 4 or episode 3. Whichever one where they found it. Put Ashley Birdsong as writer. Yeah, they couldn't get the normal cast to voice characters and those who are involved in the movie allowed. or like that meets the requirements of the union. Square Enix is not one of those companies. But I think it just changed. I think they fixed it. So for the next episode, which is going to be a prequel episode, Ashley Birch is going to reprise her role as Chloe. So I'm glad she was on as a writer for this game, because she's actually the only one of the people who were making the game, as far as I could tell, who has been a teenage girl. And this game is, I guess it's not necessarily about being a girl, being a teenage girl. It's more about being a teenager. The gender is less important, but there are certainly parts of it that would be substantially different were it to be the experience of a teenage boy. For example, Chloe being locked in that room with Elliot. It's not a frightening situation for a boy. That is an annoying situation for a boy. Where the boy could overpower the other boy, do whatever you gotta do. Whereas Chloe was in a bad situation because she had absolutely no hope of getting past it. And there are situations like that. And that being said, I don't think the main thrust of the story would have been different in this game or in the last game if the protagonists were men. It's just certain moments, some powerful moments would end up being quite different. So yeah, I'm glad she was on as a writer. And what was I saying? Right. This game was, more than any of the other games, it was one long extended cutscene. And while that's kind of what you're here for, you're here to watch Life is Strange happen as you make minor decisions regarding the plot. You're not here to just watch a 3-hour movie. And there was that one backtalk situation. Is that in real life or is it this one? I think it's real life. There was only one backtalk situation. And it was a good one. I thought it was really groovy, but the game took a backseat to the story on this episode. It feels to me that maybe the developers wanted another one, or wanted to do more, but couldn't, so they had to shove all of this story into this one episode. That really shows where Life is Strange differs from other video games. For example, Halo 2, they wanted to do more, so what they did was they just cut the story, because the story is not an important part of Halo 2, and it's not an important part of the Halo games. Even though there are dozens of books now, I've got a whole book. I've got every Halo book. The story is a big deal. It's the gameplay that's important for those types of games, first-person shooters. If you want to do too much, but you don't have enough time, or you don't have a deal for another game, you're basically going to have to cut some of the story, and you're going to have a nerfed story. And Life is Strange, which is almost all story, when the gameplay is simply a medium in which you have the story delivered, then the gameplay is the thing that gets cut, because the story is already done. It's going through the music now, and I've got to say the music in this game is somehow better than the music in the last game. I mean, actually the music in the last game was awful, but it really fit well with the what was going on in particular. And I think I mentioned this in my Let's Plays of the last game, which ideally no one's ever watched. I don't look at my view counts. I assume they're single digit at best. So ideally, no one's ever watched those. I think I mentioned last time that some of the music that they threw in there was music that I listened to or I heard when I was a teenager hanging out with my friends. When they were smoking pot in their rooms, hiding from their parents. And I really, like, that's, you know, I became sold on the game when Bright Eyes came on the radio, hanging out in Chloe's room. It was the last game. Because that was me. That one happened. I like Wolf Alice. Great band. But this game actually had music that I enjoyed. You know, I would actually want to listen to the record if they came out with it. And I thought it fit just as well with the game. There are some things that are a little bit glaring. Much the same way as there was in the first game, in terms of music choices. Like, the first game, Chloe and Max were like dancing all hardcore and stuff too. I don't want to, this is going to sound insulting, but I'll just have to say it, the gayest song on the planet, right? Not in a bad way. Sometimes the music's good. It's just like they were dancing like it was a hardcore punk song. And then Chloe's stepdad came in and he's like, "Oh, you blasting this punk shit again?" It's not punk. But there were a few times when I think that they went a little bit too far the other way. And I didn't, in hindsight, I didn't like that we drugged Victoria and nobody cared. There were a few strange things like that. Interesting. Good split there. Oh, right, I have no friends. What is that? There we go. Yeah, I killed the plant with Pop. Oh, most people didn't have Drew's money. I sparred with Drew. I wanted the pudding. How could I have gotten the... What do you mean I played tabletop? How could I have played it with... Whoa. Are you telling me? What's the deal? How could I have done that? What would I have had to do? There was a way to get Rachel to meet her mom? Man. Okay, hold on. I gotta think about this. So first of all, how do you play tabletop with Mikey? First of all. Secondly, how do you get Rachel to meet her mom? She's in the hospital. I back-talked out of the DA's office. Maybe if I tell her the truth, there's a ending where I can get her to meet her mom. Oh, what is this? Are they in a photo booth? It's the world's largest photo booth. Those things are normally quite cramped. Oh, okay. Why'd you have to do that? Why'd you have to do that, game? Okay. Oh, that's nice. Where's the thing where you look at your choices? How do you play tabletop with Mikey? I gotta Google this later. Either way, that was pretty cool. I didn't like episode 3 as much as episode 1 and 2. Up until now, I would have said that this version of the game, Life is Strange Before the Storm, is better than the first game. But episode 3, I thought was worse than most of the things in the first game. Though I think episode 1 and episode 2 are better than most of the things in the first game. First game finished strong and this one didn't. But then again, the characters actually had emotions in this one. They didn't just kind of move their lips out of sync. So, I'll tell you what, it's still good. I will play, at this point, I will play any Life is Strange game that they put out. Doesn't matter who's in it. I'll do it, I will watch it, I will play it. I enjoyed this game, I enjoyed the last game, and I'm going to enjoy the farewell episode. Is that what it's called? Where's the... How's this work? Well, whatever. I will enjoy the farewell episode when that launches here pretty soon. I'll do a Let's Play of that. And then maybe I'll have a farewell discussion with some of the other people who like this game that I know. Maybe I'll have on the rampancy.net Let's Plays I do. Dear God, if you watch this, you're a masochist, but also don't. And you should watch the rampancy.net plays that Blackstar and Narcogen do. But occasionally they have me and Jelly Bean from Scotland, and sometimes Malagate, and a few other people show up randomly. They have us go on there and like watch them play games, and I managed to force them to play Life is Strange, and it was a great time, and I hope to force them to play this game as well. So find the rampancy.net playthroughs of this, and it's fun. And when we go through it again, if we can, I'll probably have developed my rants further, so it'll be better. But anyway, there you go. That was fun. See you in a month for the farewell episode.